second to approve the Keystone Exam and PA Assessment after-school tutoring program for the Lehighton Area School District students to be held at the high school for 2 days per week for the 2018-2019 school year.
So moved.
Ms. Riley?
Second.
Yes, sir.
I just have a question on the after-school pro. This is required for students who do not score proficient or advanced in the Keystone exam. We are required to offer some type of recovery or / remediation as part of by the state, and so this is a way that we do meet that requirement if that's required by the state.
Any further questions? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay. How do we get rid of the Keystones?
I mean, there's state requirements at this point. It's legislative, so they are looking at it. There's a lot of pressure from school boards and parents associations, different ways. I have to agree with you, Mrs. Bradley, that I feel our kids are way over tested in many areas, not just the Keystones. But again, the state, it's because it's legislative, they have their process that they go to. If it was something as simple as me saying, recommending to the school board that we remove them, but we would be.
But if we remove them, if we make a petition to remove them as a board, what's the downside?
We could lose
Is
money.
there?
We could lose state funding. yes.
Yeah, and what would that amount be?
About 8 million.
But it's not federal, it's only the state fund, correct?
It's a state requirement, so it'd be state funding. If we stop special ed, we lose federal funding.
Federal funding is even smaller.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the smallest.
The secretary, make sure you reflect Ms. Beard's return after the vote.
Next item, old business, sale of Franklin Shell David.
Just to, I want the board to be aware that we did receive the letter for the proposal of the subdivision that they're looking at. They are looking at dividing Franklin into 2 parcels, as they stated, with the fields being one, and then the school and the soccer fields being what they're considering lot 1 and lot 2. Those are the 2 areas that they are looking at for their subdivision. I have no information at this time on Shell David.
Can we as a board decide to advertise these things, to get around the public, to let them know that we can sell these things, so we don't get minor pennies on the dollar like the last time?
We would just have to, correct me if I'm wrong, decide if we're going to do it by public auctions, we did the other ones, or do it as a sale through a realtor. The board would just have to decide. We could do that at any.
We can just advertise them as for sale, correct?
You advertise as quote-unquote available.
I think we could advertise that we're accepting offers.
But then we're going to have appraisals and everything else if you're going for a private
Correct.
sale.
We're going to sell an asset. It's millions of dollars worth of value.
If you want to
Sell it.
put an ad in, there's nothing to stop it. There will be additional requirements depending how we ultimately sell it.
Does any, can I make a motion?
I make a motion that we.
Can I have a question first? If you go one direction, can you do both directions? That it's either a sale or auction?
No.
Okay, so one or the other at the time.
Essentially, what was done with East Penn and Mahoney is we had individuals that were interested in the building to give a minimum bid or reserve. Okay, but ultimately we went through the auction route because it did need another appraisal and some other things. That was a board decision. But there is nothing wrong with saying it's available and going from there. I mean, we're going to need more than just somebody coming in and saying, now I want to buy it. You're going to have to.
Are we able to advertise for letters of interest?
Yes.
Maybe that's a...
Yes, but you also have the issue at this point, especially with Franklin, we don't know what we're selling. Until we have the subdivision, we really don't have a meets and bounds description. That, for example, let's suppose...
Are they changing the meets and bounds from what was originally done?
I have no idea what the surveyor's going to do. That's not my profession.
What did we tell them to do? Survey the area that had the meets and bounds already assigned?
I didn't tell them anything because I'm not involved in it, Mr. Bradley. Maybe you suggested something or other members of the board, but I've told them absolutely nothing. I'm not involved in this.
Who's doing the subdivision, Mr. Stern?
The subdivision is being done, as I said, by Carbon County.
So what did we tell them to subdivide?
That's
Who's drawing the line? They are
Franklin
here.
is drawing the line for us to approve. So
Franklin's drawing the line for us to approve.
there's two lots. Again, it's the upper lot and then lot two, as we said. So the soccer field area and the building are lot one. Lot two is the upper fields.
So this board abdicated its responsibility to give property away to the person that we're giving it to?
No, it still has to come back here for a vote.
Subdivision.
You have to approve the subdivision plan.
Did we give any direction to this person doing the subdivision to meet the meets and bounds that were already originally describing this Crispin Field property?
Franklin Township is aware, and their recommendation is again what we talked about with lot one, the upper fields, and lot two, the soccer field and the school, yes.
And those meets and bounds were already done.
The
I
line
found
has
them
to be
from
drawn.
red to know, we got the
The
information.
line has to be drawn between the two areas.
And it may vary. I'm going to be very blunt with
Why
it.
would it vary?
Why?
Yeah, from the meets and bounds that we had before.
It doesn't, suppose the surveyor made a mistake by a foot or 2 or 6 inches. We're now using GPS, which wasn't used 30 years ago. It's very common to have some variation. We won't know that till you have the drawing in front of you. And vote
Well,
on
we
it.
can, the responsibility of this board was to tell Franklin Township, this is the property we want to give you, and hand them the meets and bounds that were already assigned, and then therefore survey to that same line, regardless of what the GPS coordinates are to that line, they're still fine. I don't understand why you guys are making this into a big mess. Because now you're telling me we're holding up the sale of Franklin.
Who's making it into the bigger mess? This bigger mess lasted 4 months, Mr. Brown.
Right, because the board was not given the
It's not what
original
I
information.
the community, that's why.
The board was told about meets and bounds originally, and I had that right to
There
go
has
down
to be a
2
line
months
drawn on the
ago.
new meets and bounds, if there's not a line on that.
It may
particular
be
area.
the same. You don't know that until the surveyor.
Was there 3 lots to
does it.
begin with?
Again,
Let's wait till they come back, and you can have.
costs money. The board needs to make a decision.
The board's not paying to have the property subdivided.
The board needs to sell Franklin
Correct,
building.
correct,
We need to advertise that building so more than one person
correct.
can be allowed to
But
purchase.
we're waiting on the subdivision from the abstract company.
Why are we waiting on a subdivision to something we already know what that line is? I suggest as a board, we tell the Franklin Township to meet that requirement that we already have. That's the definition of Crispin Field as we approve. Why would you allow them to take another foot or lose a foot? It is if it's gonna stall the sale of that building and you're gonna have to winterize it and do all the other work that needs to be done. Someone has to authorize this thing goes for sale, it needs to be protected as an asset.
So you're saying we can advertise, we just can't finalize?
We can't finalize anything until you know what you're
Well,
actually
we can still
selling.
advertise,
And,
right?
there's nothing to stop the advertisement. It's just that you don't know what you're selling, so the buyer may not want to make an offer till he knows exactly what he's getting. He could need more space for parking.
I will try to. I move that this board advertises this building for a period of 6 months on a wide range of geographical areas.
You just contradicted yourself because you were saying you don't want to winterize it, you want to sell the building.
I want to winterize it, I want to protect the asset, but I want to move forward so that you guys don't stall longer until you decide not to spend the money to winterize it, to protect the asset that we're going to
Trying to
sell.
move forward for 3 or 4 months and you weren't able to move forward.
Do
to
it
happen
now.
for the Franklin Township.
I just made a motion. If I get a second on the motion that we advertise this building
How
for
would
the
you like
next
the
6
motion?
months,
Please restate the motion.
I move that
And define the limits. So you're
that we advertise this building for sale within a 250-mile radius of Lehighton in commercial real estate.
For what?
For 6 months.
For what?
You mean
For sale.
For sale? No, it isn't that it's for sale, it's how much is it for sale for?
Let's just put it up for sale, Mr. Stern.
So you're asking for letters of intent?
No, I'm asking to sell the property. If you want to use the appraisal that we had done, minus the $50,000 that that other field was, that's 700. Let's use that number.
You mean up to 6 months in case you have a satisfactory bid before then? It's up to 6 months. For 6 months, but you can't sell prior to 6 months.
Correct, you cannot sell this building for 6 months. You want to advertise it for 6 months. You want to take the time to find the most viable person to purchase this building for a minimum of the appraised price of $700,000. How about that?
I would say up to 6 months.
Not up to 6 months, Mr. Stern, a minimum of 6 months.
So if,
I'm conceding
so if
that,
some company walks in and offers you $7,000 cash, or $700,000 cash for the building, you say, oh, I gotta wait 6 months.
correct, just like the appraiser told you, you should wait at least a year to get the most value for it. So you might get more value if you just be a
You
little
can run that
patient.
motion if you'd like, sir.
I did, I made the motion.
Any second to that?
I'll second it.
Okay.
How many publications are within a 250-mile radius that were, because 250 miles goes to Boston?
The internet covers it.
Advertise
Thank you.
on the internet across the nation.
Well, we said commercial real estate publications.
Yeah, they have those on the internet.
One commercial
On the
real estate
internet.
location.
At no cost.
Okay, well, we got a roll call vote, Ms. Wagner.
Sure.
Please repeat the motion.
You can do the majority. You can't
So I have a motion by David Bradley, seconded by Gail Mahoney, that the board advertises this building, I'm going to assume it's Franklin.
Both.
You
I
want
suggest we do both.
These buildings.
These buildings, thank you.
You will.
These buildings.
For 6 months to a wide geographical area, a 250-mile radius in Lehighton in commercial real estate.
Correct.
Did you want to add internet, like,
Now, let's,
Okay.
Mr. Frank will figure out how to advertise it.
Okay.
And it's for a minimum of 6 months.
I have for 6 months, so you want for a minimum.
Minimum of 6 months prior to accepting the sale.
I know.
Mr. Swab, since this involves real estate, if I remember, it has to be roll call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I go prior roll call vote, public comment, please? Thank you.
So you want to advertise a piece of property that you don't even know what the piece of property is. No commercial company is going to look at that property and go, oh, I want to buy that, but I don't know what it is.
We do have